Hi and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll guide you through a 15-minute morning yoga to fire up your energy and give you more focus for the rest of the day. So save this to your morning rituals playlist, and if you are rewatching this, you can head straight to the practice at this timestamp. If we haven't met yet, hi, I'm Jaime at Enlightened. On this channel, you'll get yoga and meditation practices just like today's, and other times you'll get nutrition, fitness, and lifestyle tips, all tools to help you stress less yet accomplish more. So hit that like button and consider subscribing if you want more like this. If you'd like to start today's practice with setting an intention for the day, head to this 10-minute morning meditation first to help ground and center your heart and mind. But if you're ready to get going, grab your mat and let's get started. All right, friends, let's start in child's pose at the back of our mats. So coming down onto the floor with the knees wide apart, big toes touching. Slowly, gently lower yourself down onto the mat and take a few moments as your forehead touches the mat to simply give yourself this time to land here. Beautiful. If you'd like to take a few movements, moving the hips from left to right, maybe getting some stretch into the hips and into the side bodies. Beautiful. Deep breath in through the belly, deep breath out. And then coming onto all fours into a tabletop position, hands directly beneath the shoulders and knees directly beneath the hips. Moving into cat-cow as you inhale, arching the spine, dropping the belly, looking up towards the sky. As we exhale, round the spine, draw the navel into the spine, chin into the chest. Stretching out the spine, pulling the shoulder blades away from each other. And then inhale, deep back bend, belly dropping to the floor, looking up to the sky. A few inhales and a few exhales here. And then as you exhale, round the spine, pull the shoulder blades away from each other, tucking the chin into the chest. Beautiful. On the next cat-cow, simply allowing the hips to move from side to side as you do this. So you're also moving into the side bodies as you give your spine some side movements as well. And then one more time as you exhale, rounding the spine. And again, moving the hips from side to side and coming back into a neutral tabletop once again. Beautiful. Now, straightening out the right leg, press the right heel towards the back wall, pull up on the right kneecap, and really think of activating that right thigh. So the entire right leg is switched on. Draw the navel strongly into the spine. On the next inhale, lifting the left opposite arm up. Now pull the left fingertips towards the wall in front of you as you press the right heel towards the wall behind you. Draw the navel strongly into the spine. Strong core, few breaths here. And keep that back flat. Let's go into 3 crunches as you exhale, knee into the nose, elbow towards the knee. And inhale, reach and straighten. Beautiful. As you exhale, knee into the nose, move slowly like you're moving through honey, and inhale, straighten. Last one, as you exhale, crunch, rounding the spine. Inhale, straighten, left hand on the floor, drawing the right foot towards the right thumb, moving into a low lunge. Beautiful. So as we slowly start to wake up the body here, think of getting a nice, beautiful stretch through the left hip flexor. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And on the next exhale, let's straighten that right leg, pull up on the right kneecap, really active right thigh. Now think of flexing that right foot as you press the right heel down into the floor. And then you should be getting a beautiful right hamstring stretch. Couple of pulses. Always drawing the navel strongly into the spine so you protect the lower back. Beautiful. Reaching forwards, hands flat onto the floor, swinging that right foot back. Now bending the right knee, reaching with the opposite hand, moving into a very slight back bend. So for some of us, we might just, this is as far as we'll go, simply drawing the right heel towards the butt. And for some of us, if you want to go into a deeper back bend, on the next inhale, kick the right foot into the left hand. Coming into a very gentle back bend, lifting the heart up as we go. Beautiful. Exhale, releasing, coming back into tabletop. Maybe one more cat-cow. As you exhale, chin into the chest, round the spine. As you inhale, dropping the spine, arching, coming back to tabletop once again. Beautiful. Left side, straightening that left foot, pull up on the left kneecap, press the left heel to the back wall. So activate that entire left leg. Beautiful. On the next inhale, reaching the opposite right arm forward this time as you lift that left foot up. Now, a few deep breaths here. Keep drawing the navel strongly into the spine. Now, you're really activating the left glute while you're here. So, really think of sucking that left glute in as you pull the right fingertips forward and press the left heel to the back wall. Beautiful. 3 crunches as we exhale, round the spine. Inhale, reach forward. Move slowly like you're moving through honey. As you exhale, crunch one more time. Inhale, reach forward. And final time, as you exhale, crunch. Reach forwards. Now right hand on the mat, swinging the left foot to the left thumb, coming into low lunge. Beautiful. Few deep breaths here in low lunge. Pulling the heart forwards, getting a beautiful stretch through the right hip flexor this time. Deep belly breaths. And on the next exhale, straightening that left leg, flexing the left foot, pressing the left heel into the mat. Now really think of pulling up on the kneecap and activating that left thigh. Draw the navel strongly into the spine. Can you think of plugging that left thigh bone into the hip socket? So the hips kind of tend to want to go this way. Can you think of drawing the left hip back and pulling the right hip forward so the hips are square to the front of the mat? And then draw the navel into the spine. Maybe a couple of pulses here like we did on the other side. Slowly, gently, we're just waking up. No need to push yourself too hard. Beautiful. Next inhale, reaching forward to low lunge. Hands flat on the floor as you straighten and move that left leg back, bending the left knee. This time, opposite hand to left ankle. And for some of us, maybe simply just pulling that left heel close towards the hips is where we're gonna be. For some of us, we might wanna go a little bit deeper and then we kick that left foot into the right hand the whole time, drawing that left hip down. Draw that left hip level with the right hip as much as you can as you lift the chest and the heart up towards the sky. Beautiful back bend. Excellent. And now releasing, coming back into tabletop, and then moving back into downward dog. From downward facing dog, fingertips are spread wide. Press the knuckles firmly into the ground as you suction cup each fingertip into the mat. Feet are hip width apart, pressing the heels down into the floor. And even if the heels don't touch the floor yet, that's perfectly fine. Simply think of sending the energy from your heels down into the mat beneath you. Pull up strongly on your kneecaps, press your sitting bones high up to the sky. And simply stay here with deep belly breaths. Beautiful. Now on the next inhale, rising the right leg up, pressing through the ball of the right foot. The tendency here is to want to lift that leg as high as you can, but see what happens with my right hip here. It opens up. Can we try to bring the right hip level with the left hip? And even if that leg goes a little bit lower, that's perfectly fine. We want to square the hips and level them with each other. On the next inhale, coming onto the left hip toe. Exhale, knee into the nose, round the spine, shifting the shoulders over the wrist. Knee comes as high as you can. Inhale, right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, right knee towards the right armpit, as high up the arm as you can go, shifting shoulders over the wrists. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right knee to left armpit this time, as high as you can go. Move through, honey. Inhale, right leg up. On the next exhale, draw the knee into the nose, step the right foot towards the right thumb, coming into high lunge. Beautiful. Now ensuring the right knee is stacked above the ankle and sink down low. Straighten that back leg, pull up on the left kneecap and press that left heel to the back wall. Beautiful. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Maybe let's do 1, 2, 3 pulses. Beautiful. Now hands on the floor, coming into vinyasa, stepping back. As you exhale, lowering down to chaturanga. Inhale into upward dog. And exhale, coming into downward dog. Good job. On the next inhale, left side, left leg up towards the sky. Once again, pressing through the ball of the left foot, drawing the left hip level with the right. On the next inhale, coming onto the right tiptoes. As you exhale, draw the knee into the nose. Inhale, left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, left knee to left armpit. Inhale, leg into the sky. Exhale, left knee to right armpit as high as you can go. Inhale, leg up. As you exhale, knee into the nose, step through into high lunge. Beautiful. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. Using high lunge as a slight resting pose. Straighten that back leg, press the right heel to the back wall, and really keep that right leg active. Let's pulse 3 times, 2 times, 1 time. Hands on the floor, stepping back to high plank. As you lower down to low plank chaturanga, shift the heart forwards. Inhale, coming into upward dog. Exhale, coming into downward dog. If you need to take a rest here, coming into child's pose, otherwise use down dog as your resting pose. On the next inhale, coming into tiptoes. Exhale, bend the knees, look into the top of the mat. Stepping to the front. And then exhale, fold. Grabbing opposite elbows, simply allowing yourself to hang here. Deep breaths. Now releasing the hands and very slowly roll yourself up vertebra by vertebra all the way up to the top of the mat. Beautiful. Let's do one more sun salutation A while we're here. Feet together, big toes touching, hands in prayer. On the next inhale, looking at the thumbs. As you exhale, fold from the hips, placing the hands on the floor, bending the knees if you need to. Inhale, lift the heart. As you exhale, step or jump back to a high plank. Knees on the floor if you need to. As you exhale, lower down, elbows close to the rib cage. And inhale into upward dog. Coming to the tops of the feet, thighs off the floor. Exhale, rolling over the toes into downward dog. Inhale, coming onto the tiptoes. Exhale, bending the knees, looking to the top of the mat. Stepping or jumping on the next inhale to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, coming into standing. And exhale, Samasthiti. Beautiful, good job. Coming down onto the floor. Coming down onto the back. Placing the feet about hip width apart. The heels as close to your sitting bones as you can. Now, placing both hands on the floor, pressing into the mat. As you exhale, press the hips up to the sky and think of squeezing an imaginary beach ball between the inner thighs. The inner thighs are strong. So press and lift. And inhale, lower. As you exhale, press and lift the hips up towards the sky. Squeeze the inner thighs together as you do this. And inhale, lower. Last time, as you exhale, lift the hips up towards the sky and squeeze the inner thighs together as you keep pressing the hips up to the sky. Beautiful. And inhale, roll back down, straightening out the legs and coming into Savasana, final resting pose. Taking as long of a Savasana as you need to. And whenever you are ready, simply rolling over to whichever side you choose. Drawing the knees into your chest. And slowly coming up to a seated position. Hands in prayer in front of your heart center. Bowing your head down and thanking yourself for this beautiful morning practice. I hope you enjoyed that practice. Do give it a like and subscribe. Hit that bell too, especially if you want to be notified when my next video drops. I've got an excellent high protein, high fiber breakfast recipe for you to continue in this high vibe morning. Hint, it's got chocolate and it's sugar free. You might want to check out these other videos for more nutrition, fitness, and lifestyle tips on how to flow through your busy life with more grace, ease, and flow. And I'll see you in the next one.